Does your PvP look something like this? Well, let's change that. In this video, I'm going to show you how to PvP like frickin' Delia, so let's get straight into it. From the easiest and most popular techniques to some of the lesser known master ones. The first technique I have for you all today is probably the most well-known technique in the 1.8 community, that being W/Zest Tapping. W tapping is a great way to sprint reset, giving you more strength for follow-up hits and dealing more knockback while taking less yourself. All you need to do to W tap is straight after you start hitting someone, tap W to reset your sprint and keep tapping W rapidly while keeping your hits on target. S tapping is similar, but something of a defensive form of W tapping. Tapping S, your backward strafe key, moves you back a bit from the enemy you're hitting, getting you out of their reach zone, while also sprint resetting, similar to W tapping, so you can keep doing lots of damage and knock back to your enemy. You use S tapping the same as W tapping, briefly tapping S before sprinting to hit your enemy again. I wasn't originally going to talk about this, but it's pretty essential that you all know this for the tips coming up next. In Minecraft, when you're a block above someone, you have less reach on them. This means that when you're on the ground and they're hit in the air above and slightly in front of you, you have a tiny bit more reach on them than they have on you, allowing you to hit them but not vice versa. This information will come in handy when we get to hit selecting, so keep this in mind. While saying this, the high ground is better on bridges, as you have a lot more awareness to what's around you than the person below you, giving you the advantage in that situation. To start a combo, you need to hit them in the legs. In Minecraft. I mean, unless you're into that, of course. But seriously though, you need to aim for the legs, as that is where, for some reason, I don't know, it makes it easier for you to get in close, and it makes it harder for them to hit you, while letting you get some free hits from the low ground advantage, letting you start a free combo. When you start a combo, make sure you're keeping your aim right on the player, as if your aim slips, that can help let the enemy break out of the combo. Remember, if you want to jump during a combo, be patient. Use the rhythm, hit once, hit twice, and then jump when you hit the person the third time. Feints and block placements. This is a hot topic in the 1.8 community, as adding blocks into PvP can do a lot to slow down other players. One thing I like to do is draw the enemy into a zone where I can see them using F5 or just seeing them in front of me. Then place some blocks in their path, stopping their forward momentum and taking them by surprise. This lets me start an easy combo on them and win the fight. Feinting in Minecraft is somewhat similar to sports, where you can take someone's ankles out if they're not careful. In this clip, I placed 2 block pillar, blocking my opponent's view, feint to the left and come out on the right, allowing me to get some clean hits and another combo to win the fight. Hit selecting. Now,
this is where the fun begins.
This is probably the best, or my personal favorite technique in the whole of Minecraft, as it's hard to learn, but once you have it down, it's literally the most useful technique ever, and I can teach the world how good it is. Remember how I talked about low ground having slightly better reach? This is where it comes into play. Hit selecting is where you run towards a player, hit them up and they hit you up. While you're coming down, you hit them again, keeping them in the air, giving you the reach to combo them easily. My next tip will be probably the most useful yet, and that is to subscribe. I put a ton of effort into making my videos and they take ages to create and edit. So if you're enjoying this one so far and you want to see more like it, please make my day by smashing that sub button. It really helps me out a ton and I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, on to the next tip. When fighting on a bridge, there's a lot at risk, as normally the bridges are only 1 block wide, which makes it a lot harder not to fall off while fighting. To master bridge fighting, you have to understand a simple but lesser known mechanic, that being high CPS equals less KB. That means that if you're hitting someone really fast, you won't take knockback, or it will take less knockback. I use this mechanic to strafe sideways on bridges, using my high CPS to reduce my knockback, while hitting the enemy in the direction of the side, instead of hitting them back onto the bridge. Zest Tapping. Now, this is not what you think it is. Zest Tapping is probably one of the least known techniques out there, used mainly by only ranked bedwars and very technical players. In fact, when I wanted to learn it, I only found one tutorial, and it was by Asian Batman, a very famous ranked bedwars player. More or less, when you Zest Tap, you hit select to start a combo, then you hit the enemy twice holding W, then you tap W once and keep the rhythm. Make sure to strafe while doing this technique, as even though it's probably the most powerful one here, if you use it wrong, it will do absolutely nothing. Remember to keep the combo rhythm I showed earlier when you Zest Tap combo. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope everyone got something out of this video. I put a ton of time and effort into these videos, and they take literal weeks to make and teach to all of you, using my clearly huge brain. So please, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. It helps me out a ton and motivates me to make more content for you guys. But for now, thanks for watching, and from Phantom, peace out.